Basically everything on this list I want or have. Last year my gift guide was a lot more technical. It was focused on art supplies for beginners from budget to high-end options. But in this video I just want to give you general gift ideas for artsy people or artists. If we follow the same artist, if you like my style, my house, my drawings, we probably have the same taste. Okay, a little warning, if you have a younger teen you're shopping for, don't get them anything practical. Get them food, accessories, art supplies, something exciting or something they can eat. If they are older, like college student or older, get them something practical. I'm 26 and I love practical gifts. We'll talk about practical gifts later. Let's start off with art supplies. First off, the Mastery art kits are so cute. They are curated by different artists and have basically all of the supplies you need to get creating. A lot of them have the Holbein acrylic gouache in them, brushes. I have Siblings one and I love it. I think it's 100% worth the money. It's fun to have something that's curated from an artist that you do like, but they're also really good, high quality art supplies for a very decent price for the kid. This one's super exciting, but Rebecca Green's Holbein gouache set is now a permanent set that you can buy. It used to be limited edition, now it's permanent. It's a perfect gift set for anybody who wants to try acrylic gouache. It has a lot of lovely earth tone colors that are primaries that any artist could take advantage of and use. She also recommends getting a white acrylic gouache paint like titanium white to supplement her set. If the artist draws in primarily pencil or charcoal, cans of workable fixative can be a very practical and good gift. It's a very boring gift, but they will use these. You go through cans of workable fixative quickly and it's something that they probably don't want to spend their own money on. It's not very expensive, so it can make a practical gift, maybe stocking stuffer even. There are spray fixatives for oil paint too, so when you're buying fixative, just read the packaging carefully to get the right kind. Brushes can last a lifetime if taken care of. If you're gifting to a teenager, maybe not so much, but if you're gifting to somebody who absolutely loves art, they would definitely appreciate a brush set. I love the Princeton Velvet Touch brushes. A lot of artists who paint a little bit smaller use them as well. They're the right mix of really good quality with really good price point. I'm so sure if you have a watercolor painter, a gouache or acrylic gouache painter in your life that they will love these. This is a bigger one, but a drawing tablet. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can even be less expensive than some of the other gifts I'm recommending, but what do they need? If you know this artist commutes a lot, if they are at school and always have their backpack with them going to classes, if they're always commuting to and from work, or just in general have a long commute but they do create art wherever they're going, a smaller tablet is a great option for them to be able to easily fit it in their bag and take it on the go. If you know that they're an introvert or homebody, a larger Surface tablet is going to give them a lot more freedom to create and also help a lot with back pain, wrist pain, and arm pain when they're drawing. I always recommend getting a larger versus a smaller tablet, but if they do commute or they travel a lot, a smaller portable tablet is probably going to be a lot more practical and useful for them. A Moleskine or Electrum sketchbook. These are the artist god tier sketchbooks. I have a Moleskine and I love it. It's great quality, not very expensive. I've never tried the Electrum, but I've heard many good things about it, and it might be more inexpensive depending on where you live and what's available to you. Lastly, maybe the biggest purchase is going to be the Ohuhu 320 Honolulu marker set with the bamboo cases. I have it. It's right over here. I did not expect to love these as much as I do. They pull me in to create something unique all the time. Even when I don't feel like drawing, if I pick up a couple of these markers, I feel inspired and ready to create. Alcohol markers are not messy and super easy to use, to learn to use. At this point in my life, I didn't think I was for alcohol markers anymore. I used them when I was in high school. Getting the Ohuhu marker set, I love them so much, and I am like now a marker person. Let's talk about books. This book is always highly requested to talk about on my channel or on Instagram. It's 642 Things to Draw. Every single time I post a prompt, people ask me what book I'm using, and I'll get comments saying that that person also has that book and absolutely loves it. It gives you a bunch of different drawing prompts, 642 to be precise, for all manner of things, from a little bit more esoteric to very like concrete prompts. This book always gets me out of an art funk if I don't really feel like drawing. It turns the gears in my mind and it helps me think of my art in a little bit of a different way that I generally do by prompting me to draw something I've never drawn before. Another great book to buy for an artist or somebody artsy is my book, Digital Painting Made Simple. I've written a complete guide to beginners who are getting into digital art with every single step of the process detailed, with recommendations, with tips. It's such a good book. I am so proud of it and I'm sure you will love it as well. It comes out February 25th. You can pre-order it at the links below. You can get a free 12-month trial to Clip Studio Paint Debut, which is the program that I use for my digital paintings. If you pre-order the book, all you need to do is send me a receipt receipt confirmation that you did pre-order the book, and I'll send you the license code. It's all going to be down in the description, and I have instructions on my website on how to get the free trial. I'm sending out codes to the first 500 pre-orders, so get on it quickly if you want to get that free trial. Now we're getting into more of just like the little general things that you can get an artist or an artsy person. This category is stocking stuffers or maybe gift baskets. The first basket idea is a basket filled with a sketchbook, a pencil, maybe a smaller marker set, a gift card to their favorite coffee shop, and maybe some little snacks like candy or little things to nibble on while they're drawing. A gift basket like this shows a lot of thought, is really easy to put together, and if I received it, I would be so happy. I would think it's so cute. Next thing is little trinkets. I don't know an artist who doesn't love little trinkets. I have so many of them myself. Sylvanian Family, Calico Critters, handmade ceramic trinkets, Maupassant, Sunny Angels. They're fun little cute things that just bring joy when you see them. And not expensive for how much joy they bring. They're not practical, but that's what's fun about them. Another one is snacks from World Market. These are fantastic stocking stuffers. You can get biscotti, ramen, chocolate, pasta, spreads for your bread, and even fun non-alcoholic drinks. I always love to pop into World Market and get a little snack that I can't just get at the grocery store. If you have an Asian market near you or like an H Mart, there are so many good little snacks and chips and ramen types that you can get for stocking stuffers. Sort of on the same train as alcohol if they're over 21, obviously. I love and drink a lot of wine, not so much liquor, so if somebody gifts me wine, I'm gonna be happy. If you know what the person likes to drink, you can get them craft cocktail mixes, special types of bitters, maybe even cool glasses to drink their cocktails out of. My mother-in-law always is gifting us cool indie small business cocktail mixes that we love and we drink. Alcohol is expensive to buy, not so fun to buy a lot of the time, so it's a really nice gift. Fun taper candles. I love my taper candles. I got them from H&M, I believe, but I'm sure you can find a lot of local boutiques or small businesses in your town that sell fun taper candles. You can also thrift taper candle holders to go with their taper candles or get them from Anthropologie, Crate and Barrel, or Magnolia. Bonus points if it's from a small business, but fun taper candles are just lovely decor and also provide a lot of ambiance. A pencil case. There are so many types of fun pencil cases or pouches that you can use as pencil cases. I've also seen really cute makeup bags that you could just repurpose as pencil cases. I love mine. I just have a little stripy one that I got in Japan and it's really cute. They don't have to be expensive, but it's always fun to have an extra pencil case. Lastly, the Moth tripod stand. I just did an ad with them on Instagram, but this is not sponsored. I genuinely love this stand. I can recommend it to you wholeheartedly. I use it all the time. And if they have a MagSafe phone and a MagSafe compatible case, this is going to be such a great gift for them. If they like to record their art, if they record TikToks of themselves, it's a really sleek and practical gift that feels very luxurious. Let's talk about clothing. So my attitude when it comes to buying clothing is buying from a sustainable perspective, even if you're not buying from necessarily sustainable brands. Sustainability is all about how much wear you're going to get out of something, consciously purchasing, consciously using the things you have, loving them, not being wasteful with circulating your closet. For example, this is a sweater I thrifted. It's originally from And Other Stories and I absolutely love it. I love a sweater. I have some recommendations. But first off, I recommend fun colored accessories. I generally wear neutrals throughout my day-to-day because I don't like to have a super trendy closet that I have to either be out of trend wearing all these things or I have to continually be circulating new clothes, getting rid of clothes because they're just trendy. But that being said, you might also want to follow some trends. A good way to do that is to get your nails done, which is what I do, or to buy fun accessories, which I also do. I think this is such a sustainable way to join in on trends without actually making big investments into clothing pieces like sweaters, pants, dresses, coats. I don't think those are things that you should buy that are trendy. Things like colorful socks, colorful scarves, mittens, hats. Those are such great ways to gift fun, more trendy pieces without being necessarily wasteful. For example, I have 2 pairs of red socks and I love them. I don't feel like I need to get any other red articles of clothing because I know I'm not going to wear them quite as much as I wear my neutrals, but I love to add my red socks to my outfits where I'm just wearing all black, black and white, cream. I think they're very cute. Right now, clothing brands like Damson Matter are very popular and trendy. For example, this dress, I really want it. If somebody buys it for me, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to buy it for myself. I'm not buying new things right now. Damson Matter is extremely trendy. Suzanne also has high quality pieces that I see so many fashion influencers raving about. I know that they're sustainable. They're definitely a higher price point, but they have very classic styles that are not going to go out of trend. A random one, Reformation just had a collab with Casey Musgraves. Zach, for my birthday, got me the 2-piece gingham set, which was really cute. He remembered me going on the website and looking at everything and thinking it was really beautiful, and then not buying anything. So it was very sweet that he got me that. But Reformation is also a sustainable clothing brand. A big sweater from Baba. I know a lot of people love them. I don't have one myself. I know they're expensive, but a good quality sweater is going to last you hopefully for the rest of your life. So it can be a really nice investment piece. Lastly, Doc Martens for any artsy person. I have loads of Doc Martens, all different colors, different occasions, different styles and types, platform, not platform. I love my Doc Martens, but a lot of my Doc Martens I get off of Depop or ThreadUp or Poshmark. Any of these things you can find on Depop. You can go on there, search up the specific styles you want, save money, purchase even more sustainably than buying from a sustainable brand firsthand. Probably the artist that you're buying for is not going to mind that they're thrifted items of clothing. They're probably going to be very excited to have pieces they can give a second life and second chance to. Thrifting is always a great option, especially for somebody who's artsy, artistic, is environmentally conscious. Last one is a tote bag from the MoMA. How can you go wrong? Practical investments. This is my favorite category. Definitely the most expensive one, but these are things that you never want to have to buy for yourself. You just seem to have to because you move through life and are an adult and have to do things, right? I recommend getting upgraded versions of what somebody might buy a very basic form of. My very favorite gifts that I've received and I've been very fortunate to receive, very grateful for. My husband's family gifted us a KitchenAid for when we eloped. A planner is also a really practical gift. We have an uni pizza oven. This is very niche, not necessarily necessary, but we cook and bake basically every meal at home. So it's really nice to have an uni pizza oven. And even a nice cooler is such a good gift. Something else that I've gifted in the past are subscriptions. You can do subscriptions to streaming services like Netflix or Max. Scentbird for somebody who likes perfume, even Artbox subscriptions. I've not personally tried them. I've been meaning to, but I've heard a lot of people do love them and it's a great way to try out new art supplies. Zach this year for Valentine's Day got me a flower subscription from our local flower farm and I got flowers all throughout the summer. It was such a lovely gift. Subscriptions are easy because they're the gift that keeps on giving every single month that it rolls around and they don't have to pay for something or they receive something in the mail. They're gonna think of you. The last type of subscription you can gift is a Patreon subscription to one of their favorite artists. That's such a cute idea, and then they can learn about different parts of the artist's art process, see more content. I think an artsy person or an artist would love that. My last practical investment is a sheet set. I have a linen duvet cover and linen pillowcases from Piglet in Bed. They were extremely expensive. I waited for a really big sale. I think it was like 30 to 40% when I placed my Piglet in Bed order, but they are such good quality and very cute. I wanted these specific sheets for like 3-4 years even. If you go back on my Pinterest, I've definitely been pinning them since like 2020. So I've known I wanted them for several years. Even though I've washed them, even though we have cats that scratch at everything, they look exactly the same as when I first unboxed them. Because of how expensive they are, I didn't get the fitted sheet or flat sheet from them. I do have a cotton sheet set that I've gotten from Target from their Threshold brand. It's really good quality. I enjoy it. If you get 100% cotton with a high thread count, Target has really nice sheet sets available. And it's the type of thing that every single time I get in bed, I'm astounded at how comfy it is. Literally every single night, no joke. I'm really grateful to be able to make investments into nicer things, and I really love my nicer things. Before I met Zach, I used to be like a very thrifty person, always looking for deals and sales, always only buying things on a sale, even if I didn't necessarily love them. But Zach is very much a invest in high quality pieces, just get one thing and have it be really nice. And so since we've been together, I've been a little bit less of a bulk buyer and a lot more conscious of just spending money one time on a nice thing that I'm gonna have for forever. There's obviously exceptions, like again, this sweater is really high quality. I got for like $6 at the thrift store and I love it. But anyway, that's my soapbox on buying nicer, more expensive, sustainably made things for people that do care about the environment and do love their things. My last recommendation, and I think this is such a good one, is to buy from small businesses. Which small businesses do you say? Snoop on their Instagram and see what artists and what creators they're following. Get them something from their shop, whether it be a commission, art prints, stickers, ceramics. Buying something from a small business is basically a twofold gift. First, you're getting them something that they've probably had on their wish list for a while. And the second thing is you're supporting the artist that the person that you are gifting for loves. This is a really big example, but Zach purchased my engagement ring from a jeweler that I have been following for several years, and I've absolutely loved her jewelry. Before we got engaged, I wanted to buy myself one of her rings for a big milestone that I have still not had. But Zach had snooped on my Instagram and saw that I did follow and love Sofia Zakia, and he bought me my engagement ring from her. I absolutely love it. It's sustainably sourced diamond. It's handmade with such a beautiful design that I feel like is so me, and I'm so floored that that's the ring that he decided to choose for me. If he had proposed with a ring that he bought from like Kohl's or Macy's, that would have been totally fine too, but it's so special to have this ring on my hand because, I mean, it symbolizes our love, right? But it's a design that I have been looking at for forever and I absolutely love it. I know this is a really big example, but it doesn't have to to be that big. It can be handmade ceramics, prints, acrylic charms, or plushies. Whenever I have a little bit extra money, I love to support small businesses. I feel like keep the money within the family of small business artists. It's a really special gift for your artist. Last thing I didn't even put on my list, plants. If you have plants, propagate them. I love receiving plant propagations from my friends. Those are some of the best gifts ever, and they can be totally free. As you can see behind me, I love my plants. Thank you so much for watching this video, and watch my other gift guide for art supplies for beginners. I'll have links down below. I'll have my list down below if you are interested in it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, turn on notifications so you can be notified. I post Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you buy anything from this list, maybe pre-order my book and get your free trial to Clip Studio Paint debut. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. There?
Yeah, guys, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is me, Sarah. Watch me do my nails.
We're talking about nails.
Cut.